So let's take a look at risks to your company that might exist in your supply chain pipeline. This is Dave at Active Intel Investigations. One of the things we've done for firms is to take a look at what risks or vulnerabilities might exist in their vendor supply chain. First of all, we look at how much power does that vendor have? Do they represent the majority of your supply chain? For example, if you have a raw material that you use and you have one supplier that supplies 80% of it, that may put you at risk. Now, that risk is minimal if the depth of durability or capacity for that company is very robust. For example, if you're buying computers from IBM, let's say, they're not going to go out of business. They're probably going to be able to supply your company. However, if you're buying a certain part, a little widget or a valve or a spring from a company that's mom and pop working from a small shop, even a home business, that might give you more vulnerability. So understanding the depth and ability of that company may help. Also, what are the competing buyers of that vendor? For example, if there's other buyers purchasing the same item from them, if those industries suddenly have a surge in business, that capacity might be diverted to somebody willing to pay a higher price. And then what's the vertical integration of your service? Maybe that vendor might look at some of the things you're providing and enter and encroach into your business. So giving intel to that company to help them build your product is good, but if there's an easy entrance to your business, that might be your vulnerability. And finding out if they're at all entertaining that possibility is something to find out about. It could be as simple as approaching that company as a pretext, a potential customer, and asking them, hey, in addition to building this product, can you also add on this software or add on this other service, something that you do, to see if they would entertain doing that, or if they're going to refer the client to you, and that would be a good thing. What about the executive ethics in that company? Is this a company that holds ethics and corporate culture at a high level, which means you're dealing with a good business partner? Even things like employee security, theirs and yours. If they have employees or salespeople coming into your company, making sure those are people that have good ethics, good safety, good security, that aren't going to put your company at risk financially or otherwise. And then what percentage of their business do you represent? For example, if the only customer they have is you, that might be good for you, but let's say your business, for some reason, your volume goes down. Maybe you have another supplier, maybe you need less of their product. Is that going to put them in a position where they go out of business? And then can you help them? As a management advice or cost advice, can you help them produce your product in a more efficient or faster way? Maybe you have some business expertise that they might benefit from, and opening up that dialogue might help. So a business supply chain may have risks in it. Getting some intel about that supply chain and the competitive market might help you retain a lower cost structure, might even help you avoid risk if that supplier goes away.